I muted you. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Jewelry Underground. I'm Kate the Concierge. That guy who just left over there was James the Jeweler. Now he's gone. We are so excited to be here with you. I know it takes a few minutes for this to roll out to everyone. There's a little bit of a delay always on here. I muted him because the background noise is really loud coming from there. So he'll get himself set up there in a minute. But we're super excited. This is our second time on in September. James couldn't be here with us last week because of his injury. We already have a comment asking about that. And today, since we are actually going to be answering a frequently asked question about the glitter critters, as well as about James's injury. And we're also going to dive into the birthstone for this month, which is Sapphire. I cannot speak. This is my first glass of the day, folks. I poured it just for this. So yeah, we're going to wait a second for James to pop on. Wait a second for everybody to pop on and watch. We're going to do frequently asked question for the glitter critter. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for all of your orders. I did get a lot of feedback about you wanted us to continue the limited edition collection. And so what I did was I created a wait list. So you can still go and access the limited edition collection on our website. You can still see them. But now what you can do is you can join a wait list, and next time they become available, you will immediately get an email. I don't like it when you guys are unhappy. It makes me really sad. It stresses me out, and then I don't sleep at night. So I wanted to make sure that everybody had a solution. And since you asked me if we could make those limited edition ones available again, I know we will in the future. I just don't know when. So you can now join our wait list by going to the limited edition section on our website. You can also now go to our Instagram page, which is active. Yay me, I did something fun this morning. I also included Linktree, so you have some important links there, link in profile for the Instagram account, which is the Jewelry Underground. So make sure that you go there too. This is it. This is me just chilling and drinking on my couch on a Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, pretty normal. So how's school going for everybody here in New York? It just started up for a lot of us, and today for us was day 2, which was amazing. You can hear the sarcasm, right? It was amazing. It's half day remote right now. This week and next week, the kids are supposedly going to school. I don't know if that's actually happening. I don't know what's going on. There's mass chaos. I did, however, get a message from a friend early this morning asking me if 10 a.m. was too early to drink on a work day, and I'm here to let you know it is not. It's the first week of remote schooling. It is mass chaos. You go ahead and pour yourself a cocktail if that is what you need to do. I see James getting some sapphires ready. I see him. Look at that. Your hair is in place. Megan will be so impressed. Should I unmute you now? I mean, you can unmute yourself. The background noise was super loud. Yeah, the background noise is really loud. I'll mute you again. You have a mask on anyway. Nobody needs to hear you speak. See, background noise was really loud. So we didn't need to hear everything going on in the background. So he's going to set up our camera. He's going to set up the sapphires. He's also going to set up a couple of the glitter critters that we prepared for you today so we can answer one of your most frequently asked questions. What else? How's everybody's day going? How's your Wednesday? There's a few of you watching, so you might as well throw me some comments. I will sit here patiently with my drink. Sent the kids to the neighbor's house for a half hour, so it's quiet here. Look who's back.
Oops.
I thought you did it on purpose. He's just, apparently walking isn't his only challenge. You gonna set it up there? Show us some sapphires. We got the glitter critters ready. Oh, hey, Mary, we missed you. I haven't seen you in so long. Oh, there's the other James. There's 2 Jameses. Whoops. And he's gone again. I also have Diet Coke because I need to stay awake. Did we mention that we're always really prepared for the Jewelry Underground? Super prepared. Okay, so I will answer questions about James's leg right now. So as you know, a few weeks ago, James forgot how to walk and fell down and hurt himself very badly in the leg. And then he just kept working and stuff, and it got worse instead of better. Whoops. So he's been convalescing. Ooh, Mary's watching it from work. Technically, for James and I, this is work. So we're watching it from work too. I mean, are you allowed to? Do you have a cocktail at work? Because I have a cocktail at work. So. Okay, well, that's close, James. Woo! Background noise. It's super loud in the background. Like, I can hear every word. So, okay. So, he has two. Are we starting with the
noise are you getting right now?
None right now.
Okay, cool.
Hashtag prepared. Oh, wait, Sarah, I was prepared. I had a cocktail. I had caffeine. I put some makeup on my face. And I sent my kids to the neighbor's house. I was prepared. So anyway, back to James's leg. So James just didn't get better. So then he had to force convalesce because he was just completely crippled. Yeah, basically he was walking and chewing gum at the same time, Keith, and he fell off a cliff. It was fine. It was a small cliff. So he is now slowly starting to get a little bit better. And so he couldn't be with us last week because he was a mess. But now he's back, slightly less of a mess. Look, his hair is staying in place. Oh, look, everybody's watching from work. Isn't that wonderful? Everybody take a work break. Have yourself a cocktail.
Hold on. Sarah's saying she's watching from work. She works from the couch.
So do I. I'm participating from work, and I'm also on my couch. So I feel like that's where everybody works now. No?
Oh, is that? I mean, I guess you're right. Pretty much everybody does work.
Most people work from their couch.
Yeah, back to Megan's comment. Yes, I have learned how to walk as per the orthopedic doctor's recommendation. I can do anything I want as long as I don't bend my knee.
Yep.
So anything I can do without bending my knee, I'm allowed to do. If I can figure out how to do it without bending my knee.
So James is a hot mess.
I'm not allowed to do.
But we're glad to see his sunshiny face back again this week. We missed you last week.
Well, I missed me too last week.
Yeah, you were a mess last week when we talked.
I was a mess last week.
He was a mess. You didn't want to see his face. It wasn't a good thing.
And yes, I was walking and chewing gum at speed down a hill in the woods.
Boom.
It was wonderful. So yeah. Oh, Sarah's drinking cider.
See, exactly. That's how we should all be functioning. So the first thing we want to cover before we get into Sapphires is one of our most frequently asked questions from the Glitter Critter collection. So here you can see the bear and also the horse. Now, what we've done with these is showed you your two different options for finishes. A lot of people ask me what those look like. It's not a thing that's easy to tell online. So it's one of the hardest things.
Doesn't render it so well. So we figured we would do some live examples so that way you can see. And really what I was doing, I wasn't preparing sapphires. I was polishing these and putting new finishes on them.
I mean, I'm not surprised at all. So anyway, these finishes, obviously the polish and then also the matte finish are both hand finishes. And so we're applying those after we create the piece. That's why you get the option of which one you would like. You can see here that they do have very different looks to them. One is shiny, one is matte. I love these guys. I just
one is shiny, one is matte. So you've got horse and bear here.
Yes.
That way.
So the bear has a matte finish on it. So James, if you want to can you do a top down view after you spin them?
Well, I absolutely can. I'm just doing the 45 on the spin because the back is the back. That does not pertain to the example right now. So yeah, you can see the horse is shiny and the bear is not. It has what's called a satin finish over it. Gives it a little bit of a satin. Let's do that top down view. See what they look like in my hand.
Yes, but your options on the website are shiny or matte, and so here are your two choices, folks. Shiny or matte.
Yep. So that's why we gave you two options. Shiny.
Yep. And we get asked that a lot. So this way you don't have to email me before you do place your order or shoot us a quick DM PM. Then you can just be confident that you know what they look like and place your order. Also, to that vein, can everybody who ordered, because I know a lot of you watch on the replay and stuff, can anybody who has ordered one and received your glitter critter, please take fabulous photos of you with your glitter critter? And this way I have photos and then also give me permission to use those photos on the gram. That would be amazing. So if you could DM or PM us videos of you, I don't need to see, like, even if it's your necklace, if it's like this, you could do it in your hand. So I get a really good picture of it all finished. That would be amazing. Thank you. So that's cool.
Yeah. And she's only saying that because I might be a little remiss occasionally in taking pictures of pieces before they leave the building.
He never, ever does. And I totally accosted somebody on the street the other day. And I totally, I did. And I was like, can I have your necklace? She was like, what? I was like, I just need to borrow your necklace for a minute and take a picture.
So here we have the very clear difference between shiny and matte. or
Yes.
satin, that's the other name for it. But yes, shiny horse is shiny, bear is not shiny.
This is a lesson in jewelry here for everyone.
Maybe we should just do shiny and not shiny.
I mean, that's totally a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping it simple for all of our wonderful followers. And then we've got sapphire stuff to do. Well, I don't know. Do we think we've fully answered our most frequently asked question?
I think so. Shiny versus matte. I think we did. So what we're going to do is we're going to take really good pictures of this, and I will attach that picture to every single product on the page this upcoming week before the next Joy Underground. And that way there will be a photo of the shiny horse and the matte finish bear under every single product. And this way everyone can say, oh, look, that one's shiny, that one's matte. So we're going to take care of it. And as you guys come up with more questions that you ask us the most, then we will answer them on here and then provide you with evidence. I'm just going to keep talking because his face is amazing.
What she did is she decided that I'm going to be taking the picture and touching it up and then sending it to her so she can do all of that. So she added a little bit more work to my to-do list is what just happened.
No, you don't have to touch it up. Just take the picture and I'll edit the picture for you. Just don't make this. I don't want the squiggly lines on the matte finish bear because that sometimes happens in pictures with the matte finish.
All right, let's do some sapphires.
Woohoo! All right, so sapphires are the best ever because they come in every single color in the whole rainbow. Yeah, that's why we love sapphires.
Yeah, they do come in every single color.
Game over. You know, like
we're gonna do the necklace first. Let's do the necklace first.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds exciting. So that's why we love sapphires, because it's one of the only months where it's kind of like a choose your own birthstone. They're all sapphires, which is amazing, but you get to pick your favorite color in sapphire. So I have both blue and pink sapphires for my push present for my children. And they do come in every single color. When they are red, they are called ruby. Every other color is called sapphire. They are all part of the parent group corundum. And they are the second hardest stone
looks
to
like
diamond.
Sarah's had two-siders. She stopped making sense.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard. I heard James crying too. There's a little teeny tiny violin playing in the background, but I was trying to ignore it while I was talking.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing there, bud?
It's not doing so well. I'm desperately trying to get I want that height right there. That's the height I want, and I am having trouble finding boxes that'll get me that height.
This is why we didn't allow him to come on the screen last week, because it was way worse than this last week. So this is the good version. Thank you all for joining us for the good version of the Joy Underground. I'm Kate the Concierge. That is James the Jeweler.
That really itches all of a sudden. Can somebody scratch that?
Are you allergic to something? Is your face gonna blow up on camera? Can it? Oh my god, it would be so exciting if you had an allergic reaction to something, like have your face blow up on camera. I would laugh
the views would go
hard.
up. Everybody would call everyone, look at this guy's face.
I would share this video all over the entire internet if you had an allergic reaction on screen. It would bring me, as your sibling, so much joy to watch this whole thing go up in flames like that.
It was like somebody just poked my eyeball with a needle.
So does anybody want to talk about sapphires? We're just going to talk about James's face and his knee, and he's just a mess.
So here we have sapphire. So this one is a vintage themed. It is not actually vintage. It is a new piece, but it's a vintage themed sapphire necklace. It has a beautiful bright blue, and it is a very bright blue. I have actually
been over this.
Sapphires. I have learned to hate filming sapphires.
Filming sapphires is it's a nightmare. And you don't have enough sunlight today when you hold it close. Well, you might closer to the window, but
it's pretty cloudy. It's actually all clouds. There's no blue sky.
So what you need to do, everybody, is look out for the videos that we post onto the Facebook page after this of each individual piece, because that will show you the true color of the sapphire. We have not figured out after what are we at? 86 episodes of the Joy Underground. We still have not figured out how to make our sapphires show up the correct color on the screen. We have sorted out so much, especially if we go back to the first few episodes.
No, I know how to make it happen. It's just making that happen live is not going to happen. So what we would actually do is we would set up a secondary computer and have that be the screen on here, be the jewel cam, and then we would pre-record this, and when we went over to the video, we would actually just hit play on the touched up videos that I take that show the blue nicer. So if we were to pre-record and set up a separate computer as the Jewel Cam and only show pre-recorded videos, I could do it. But I don't know how much I like you guys.
I mean, also that kind of defeats the purpose of the Jewelry Underground.
I mean, that's a lot of work.
That completely defeats the purpose of what we're doing here, which is to have fun, give you a break from your life, give us a break from our life, sell some beautiful jewelry. Like, we're not looking to like...
Listen, maybe you get a break from your life when you do this, Katie, but I'm here in the factory taking videos, setting up, writing. I don't think I'm taking a break from my life when I'm doing it.
I poured a cocktail. It was a lot of work.
Yeah, and pandemic has been rough on J Mark. I've drank all the booze in the building.
I do drink all the alcohol.
And I haven't restocked yet. So
when you go to visit J Mark to pick up your glitter critter by appointment, you need an appointment. Please bring James a bottle of red. Thanks. I'm
we're
putting
gonna
up a request for you.
Beautiful pendant.
Normally we ask you to pay the cookie tax, but now we just want a bottle of red.
Oh my God, no! When we were asking for the cookie tax, that's a real thing. Those of you who are listening who don't know this, we actually did that for quite a while. It was a cookie tax. When we came to pick something up, I love cookies. Bring me cookies, please. Cookies. Well,
yeah,
I got a lot of cookies. A lot.
And then he had to do a cleanse because he ate so many cookies. He had to do a cleanse. That's how amazing you all are.
Oh my God!
Look at how bright blue that is, and I love the diamond accent square. Now, is there knurling on those little bars?
Is there just my ass?
Knurling is also called millgrain, and James hates the word knurling. And the millgrain is the little bumps that make it look very vintage, even though these bumps are new, as James explained. This is a vintage-inspired piece in a vintage style. It is not actually vintage, but those are. It's a very blue sapphire. So those are the types of details that do make it look vintage, either the millgrain, as it's called, or the knurling, and that's the little bumps that are on the metal instead of it just being like straight high shine bars that are connecting that sapphire. Yeah, it's called millgrain.
Let's see, what is that? Pendant with chain is $2,025.
Okay, $2,025. Is that in 14 or 18 karat? And how long is the chain?
4mm sapphire, quarter carat in diamonds, 14 karat white gold, and it is hung on currently a 20-inch white gold weight chain.
Okay, so 20 inches on me would fall about right here. Right there. So this is about where 20 inches is. I wear a lot of turtlenecks, especially as we're coming into the winter. So I would probably want it long anyway, because this isn't a teeny tiny piece. It does have a little bit of size to it. So for me, I would ask for maybe a loop at 18 inches so I could wear it with a shirt like what I'm wearing now.
You wear turtlenecks because your hero is Steve Jobs.
Yeah. No, I just wear turtlenecks. I like them. Land's End makes a good turtleneck. What can I say?
Turtlenecks, so did every kid in the 90s. Because their mother.
Well, that's why we were children of the 90s.
You also sport a bowl cut as well.
Of the 90s. What?
When you're wearing your turtleneck, you also sport a bowl cut when you're wearing your turtleneck.
No, but I think I'm going to get into fanny packs. So
that's well, you'd be cutting edge, my friend.
I mean, I know it would be. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we have jewelry on the screen. It's a whole new piece. We call this the wave ring. We absolutely love it. I don't know how many diamonds. I'm going to read the tag in a second. It also has a 3.5, 4mm, nice bright blue sapphire with a whole bunch of with 1, 2, 3, 4 wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave bands. Oh, see you later, Kate. Have a good one. Nice knowing you. And like we can see her ceiling fan in the mirror in the back of her screen. Yeah, it has 5 bands that alternates diamond, plain, diamond, plain, diamond. It has those 2 high shine bands and then 3 bands of diamonds with the sapphire in the middle. It is a wide ring. You'll see it in the top down view. But because it's open, it isn't a heavy, cumbersome ring. It's just a nice wide piece. It's also very low profile, so it's good, smooth, and fun to wear every day.
And it has the center sword is set in a bezel. Did you mention that yet?
Bezel.
Bezel. Oh, so what that means is if you see there's metal going all the way around the outside of that sapphire, so what happens then is the stone is set much lower. It also means that those edges are all protected. What is that noise? Are you like drum rolling? That's unnecessary. Yeah, we heard it.
Was just waiting for you to finish.
No, I have nothing else to say. How much is this ring? How many diamonds are in it? How big's the sapphire? I mean, I got nothing.
$3,000 doll hairs, and it has, I think, a third of a carat in diamonds.
Now, this is a very wide ring. So it's going to take up like a good amount of real estate. I'm not even sure. So I have very long fingers. I'm not even sure I could wear another ring with this, which is saying something. Because the only rule when it comes to rings is that if you can still bend your knuckle and the rings don't fall off, then you can add more rings. This one might take up the whole amount of real estate there. It might.
Oh, this pinky's a little smaller.
There you go. So this is an absolutely beautiful ring. I love it because it has a mix of kind of a modern design, but it also has classic with those diamond bands coming across. The sapphire is very well protected in that bezel setting. And it is, again, it's going to be a statement piece because it is going to take up so much real estate on your finger. There's also free sizing with any of the pieces from the Jewelry Underground, and you can figure out your ring size if you don't know by going to findmyringsize.com. It's a great resource that we use that's free and can help you figure that out. What are you doing? You're like blankly staring at the screen. I thought you'd muted me.
No, I didn't mute you. I went over to another screen because I was done listening to you.
Oh, I thought you had muted me. Hold on.
No, I didn't mute you, Katie.
Okay, well, keep going.
Oh, okay. I'm going to keep going. So yeah, so this is a big and beautiful sapphire ring. It is $3,000. It has a third of a carat in. Really nice. What?
I forgot.
Speaking of being prepared, at least my computer's not going to die on you.
My screen just went dark.
Oh, her screen just went dark. Okay, because her computer's dying. Yeah, okay. Gosh, at least I show up prepared. When I show up 20 minutes late. Earrings. Oh, it's time for earrings.
What are you bitching about?
Oh, what else is new?
I knew it. Where did everybody go? You're still here, but everyone has gone deathly quiet. Are you just watching us bicker on screen? Any interest in the sapphires we're showing you? How do you feel about sapphires? Is anybody born in September? Please let us know.
I think my daughter was born in September.
Both my kids were born in September.
I got married in September.
Okay. Mom and Dad did too.
Yeah. They just had their anniversary.
Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow.
Ta-da.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with these.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks, Mom. See, we asked for comments, our mother comments.
Oh, Mom, I have a 3:30 appointment and a walk-in coming right now, so you don't need to.
Sorry, Ma.
Thanks.
There's a delay on this. By the time she sees it, those are blurry.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
These earrings are freaking fabulous.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are. All right, so here's the matte finish we were talking about too. So these earrings have the matte finish. We don't just apply it to glitter critters. The matte finish is a traditional jewelry finish that does give a really clean, really modern look. We use that finish a lot when we have stones that are called either burnish set, which means we drill a hole and set the stones directly into the metal, flush with the metal. We use a matte finish on that as well because it does tend to mark up the metal as we drill those holes and set those stones. So the matte finish kind of covers it, makes it look ultra modern, beautiful, and also covers up any oopses.
Any what? Any what now?
What?
No,
what?
So, see, this is the perfect example of earrings coming in every color, or earrings.
Sapphires shape.
Sapphires coming in every color of the
Let
rainbow.
me help you with that word. We're talking about sapphires. Shock.
I need that drink. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. Mine was delicious.
Yeah, I bet yours was. I'm going to go 360 on these. So yeah, you start with the yellows and your oranges, then your pinks, and then a little bit of green, and then some blue. That hits, obviously most of the color wheel right there.
Yes, we will show them up close momentarily, but first we wanted to do a full spin so that you could actually see that the backs are kind of wide on these as well. And this way, when you're opening and closing them, and they click.
How come you're not walking through that door and going to the front door?
And these click really securely. Open and close. So these are going to be a great pair of earrings that you can wear all the time. Can you not leave them blurry? Give her a minute. There's a delay. All right. We would like to see these up close now.
There you go. Not blurry.
Yeah, but we'd like to see them up close.
To get them not blurry, I actually have to hold the stand. So when I let go to go.
I was thinking top down.
Oh, no, you want top down. Oh,
Yeah, I do. I want to top down with you. And then you can hold the earrings that we can send them up close because these are freaking amazing, which I already said. It's a cute little mask you got there, James.
It is. We call it the panty mask. It looks like underwear.
Everybody, just so you know, because I don't think I've said this yet today, and it has been 25 minutes of listening to my amazing voice.
Oh, there you go. Look at these.
Holy crap! Those are even prettier than I remember them. I love those earrings. So James is yellow, orange, light pink, dark pink, blue, all the way down to green, right?
Yeah, so you got your yellows, your oranges. I am actually on Facebook Live right now, so Mom's going to have to help you.
All right, so also do not forget any of these pieces that we were showing you on the Jewelry Underground, not the glitter critters, all the other pieces. If you donate $10 to unshattered.org by going directly to the link that is scrolling across the bottom, you get 10% off. So these pieces are all amazing. Obviously, these are not $100 pieces we are showing you here. So that $10 can get you a significant discount on these pieces. All you have to do is donate your $10. Unfortunately, we cannot donate that $10 for you. You have to go to the link that's scrolling across the bottom all by yourself and then give us the code that you get when you donate your $10. You get 10% off once you give us that code. So we wanted to make sure that's happening. Also, Unshattered is making the most amazing cleanable bags right now. So you can actually like dump disinfectant all over them. And they're also making masks that have their own carry case with key rings on them so they can attach to whatever bag you have. So that whole setup is very clean. It's very amazing. It's also 100% recycled and the cause is incredible too. So please go to unshattered.org. Whether you are donating, look at them, learn about them. They're an amazing Hudson Valley business. Okay, soapbox done.
And then the last one I know we've seen before, but it is just a prime example.
Yeah, but you didn't say how much the earrings are.
1900.
That's it?
Yeah, I know. I don't know if you saw me like look and then like look down incredulously.
The earrings are like $1,900. If I were you guys, I would hop on real fast and donate my $10. Because those earrings are amazing. Free shipping, or you can pick up by appointment only. I don't know if anybody can hear me, but you have to make sure that you make an appointment to visit J Mark Jewelers right now. Those are the rules. We do not make them. We just follow them. So you can go to the website, make an appointment, shoot us a message on Facebook, an email, whatever you want to do to make an appointment. We also offer that option with the glitter critters on the Jewelry Underground website. You can also...
Look at that thing spin.
I love this.
We're going to see the price on this one as it comes around. There you go. It's $13,000.
Hey, your $10 would go far.
Yeah, your $10 would go far with that one.
And this one is two-tone.
This is a big golden sapphire. I mean, this thing is absolutely
beautiful.
Beautiful.
I don't know what I love more about it, the golden sapphire or the two-tone piece or the fact that it has some round stones in the emerald cut or all the bezels or the, like, I just don't know what I love best about it, except all of it.
Yeah, next time, I'm just going to rotate it a little bit so you can really get the true color of this golden sapphire. Right here, in the light box, it's actually reflecting the phone itself. But when we go to, there you go. That's that bright orange kind of fiery gold color. Oh yeah, look at that. That's an absolute.
It's everything. This ring is everything.
It's also a massive sapphire.
It's also massive, folks. In case you're wondering, this is not like a really, you know how like you go to restaurants sometimes and the food's really expensive and it's like this much food? This is like the opposite version of that in jewelry. It's a giant ring for $13,000. It's amazing. And what I love about it is because it has that thinner band, I feel like I could get the ring size up a little bit bigger and I could wear bands stacked on either side of it and just like add more bling because that's what I'm all about. So this gives me the opportunity to like fit more bling on my finger and still wear a piece that's not only a statement, but it's also going to be much more secure than wearing something like an opal or, you know, an emerald.
Sorry, I got distracted. I'm like, wow, what are those cuts? I'm like starting to look at my hand. I'm like, oh wait.
Is that when you fell off a cliff? Yeah.
Fell off a cliff.
Now you can see. It's a little extreme. He didn't fall off a cliff, guys. He only fell like 5 feet. But it turns out you should learn how to walk when you're young because you have a lot further to fall when you're old. I would get so much leverage. I wish we'd been doing Facebook Live that week with your hands and the hospital. Oh my God, that would have been. I just would have so much joy.
Yeah.
James is accident prone. that this isn't super tall. Like a lot of times when you have a stone that large up front, particularly a color stone.
I know. I made it so that it wasn't super tall.
I know, but a lot of times it's out of your control because when they facet colored stones, they're faceting them or cutting them from their rough to maintain as much color because that's where the value is. So a lot of times what you end up with is you end up with a colored stone that's really large on top, but also equally, or if not more deep as it is long and wide on top. And it makes it really hard to put into wearable rings. So a lot of the larger colored stone pieces you see are going to be really large necklaces that sit up really far. We have a lot of trouble with those rocking and tilting as you're wearing them. Those are kind of the challenges that we face internally when we're trying to create and design pieces. And James has done a really good job with this stone of sort of making it wearable and beautiful and a piece of art. Did you hear that compliment?
Yeah, I literally did not listen to a word you said. At all.
I said such a nice thing about you.
Not even a word. I'm actually going to mute myself.
Can you? It's really loud. So James and I are really loud talkers, but we're from a family of loud talkers. And like, they're all there right now being loud talkers together. That's what's happening. All right, so these are our pieces for today. We have some incredibly gorgeous pieces. Everything except the pendant is up there right now. What do you want? Look at that. See, there's the old man. Bigfoot. Okay, so you can see sapphires come in every single color in the rainbow. When they are red, we call them rubies. Every other color is called a sapphire. This is the birthstone for September. You get to pick your own. There's nothing good or bad about any particular one in terms of a birthstone choice. So whichever one's your favorite color is the one that you get to buy and wear. So we have here a golden sapphire in this beautiful ring that is $13,000. We have the blue sapphire in a neat modern ring that has an open network design. It's a very wide ring that goes on your finger. James, that ring, is the ring 2,025 or is that 3,000?
The ring is 3,000.
The ring is 3,000. The pendant then that you see is vintage inspired, not actually vintage, but inspired in that style with the mill grain edging and the 4mm blue sapphire, a 1/4 carat in diamonds, and that one is $2,025. That's in 14 karat white gold on a 20-inch chain. And the last ones that are my absolute, well, I don't know which are my absolute favorite for today. I kind of want the yellow gold matte finish earrings in rainbow sapphires, and I want the golden sapphire ring. But rainbow sapphire earrings, they start at yellow. They go to yellow, orange, blue, light pink, dark pink, blue, and green in the colors that go all the way around. They also have a really nice, strong clicking mechanism to close them. They have that nice matte finish that makes them look really modern, makes those colors pop. Those are going to be $1,900. And don't forget, you get your 10% off when you go to unshattered.org and follow the link below and give us the code.
Whew, that was
what?
That was amazing.
I did it!
Wow. I mean, I don't think you stuttered or stopped or anything. That was absolutely amazing. The whole while I'm just trying to like put 4 pieces of sparkle on a plate and you're like
boom, boom, wow. Boom, boom. Oh my gosh. I was on it.
Yeah, you were on it there, Sue.
On it. I was on it. I met him on email, James.
That was remarkable. Good job. I'm very impressed with you. You earned your drink today.
I mean, you do all the work, so I have to. Occasionally, I have to be useful.
I mean, it's I get it.
That $13,000 ring is like it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
That really amazing. Cool. It's like super duper amazing.
All right, guys. Also, just so you know, before everybody leaves, next week on Wednesday, I will be live on the Mommy Dash at 6 a.m. for, I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, 6 a.m. I will be live on Facebook Live with the Mommy Dash, so make sure you go follow them. Wednesday next week, I'm doing 2 lives. I will be there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I will be back here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You'll get to see my stunning face at 6 a.m.
I will not be there at 6 a.m.
I'll still be campaign, nothing will change.
In bed.
I'm a morning person, so I'll be up.
I'm a person. I don't have a time. I'm not identified
also, don't forget to go to thejewelryunderground.com and buy all the glitter critters because that is how James and I make a living. We really appreciate it. Thank you. That's all I have to say.
Bye.